Association with the PGA Tour is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and this player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Today's promising to be an exciting one, so let's get straight into the action. Great shot. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 170 yards. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
And choosing the 8-iron here. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down. Opportunity to make their par. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Look out world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella, and just kind of came from a blue-collar background, and I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger, but I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than...
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This one is right down the pipe. Wow, what a shot.
Well, this is what you got to expect when you're coming up against a tour player. They put the pressure on.
Going with the 8-iron here. Wow, what happened there?
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And down she goes. And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last, and it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot. This hole is a par 3.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to the left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Greens and regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
An opportunity to make a par here. Good putt that. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Second shot here on the 5th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Setting up in the first cut. That was wonderfully done. From about 100 yards. He's currently tied for the lead. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
And coming up well short.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. This one's looking good. Oh, that's a clutch par. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Sitting at +1. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. Deep into the front 9, here we are at the 7th hole. Nicely done. Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And everybody else was just kind of sitting there and all going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, well played.
Great touch.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Heck, oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Teeing off here at the 9th hole. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. He's currently tied for the lead.
Four left.
That's disappointing.
The fade didn't come to their aid.
playing their fourth shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
This is full send.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Lovely effort, that. Getting ready to play their third. And just one shot off the lead. That's a good-looking shot there. Here's a chance to get to 12 under. Like the look of this one. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
You're kidding me. Did he hold that?
Fairway bunker shots, toughest in the game, but not for this player, holing it out.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Good looking shot this. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. Always nice to have a birdie putt. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Sitting at minus 13 for the tournament. This hole is a par 3. Opting for the 6 iron. That's just inside the range.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
starting to look really good.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. And let's have one more look at that shot.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And that makes him tied for first. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Wonderfully played. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Currently tied for the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going down? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Okay, let's head to the next. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 155.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That was a bit of a miscue.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Putting for a par here. Leading by a shot after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5. Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the 15th. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
right by the hole. That'll sting a bit. 4 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Even for the day. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to the action. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And that should secure the par on this one. He sits in first position. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Taking aim from about 220 yards out.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Going with the 5-wood. Needs this one to kick right. Okay, that'll work. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed. And it's time to recap that play.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. And now striding to the final tee of this round.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
From around 180 yards out. Currently leading by 3. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. It was on a good line. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And with that, this round comes to a close. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going in tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.